don't you rock it, feel? Why don't you feel? Touch. Why don't you touch it, baby? It is a deal.
Lick it. Why don't you lick it? Take. Why don't you take? Give. Why don't you give it? Stop. Don't make mistake. Stop. Stop. Stop.